My name is Barrows and welcome to a brand new video, a bank video of June 2017 on my Iron Man Borrow Iron on old school Runescape. And some people have been asking me about this, just to want to see my bank in general on old school Runescape, which is fair enough. I don't really show it. So every 10th episode in the future, so this is obviously my 50th episode just been released recently, I'll do a bank video as a separate video sort of thing, and then might do like a little sneaky review on the 5th episode of my Iron Man series sort of thing at the end of the episode sort of thing. So I hope you enjoy this sort of stuff. If you don't enjoy it, it's fair enough, you don't have to watch it. Just I have had quite a few different people asking me to wanting to see my bank sort of thing, and seeing how the progress of the Iron Man is going on and my future plans as well. So might as well get straight into the video right now. And here's a quick little preview of my skills so far. 1750 total levels. Got 44.8 billion experience on the character so far. The highest skill is 92 strength. Slowly working towards 99 strength, as you should know by now. So yeah. So moving on into the bank itself. I'm going to say now it is disorganized, so don't be surprised. I know some people like having their stuff in organisation skills sort of thing. I just find it in my personal way of doing it. So here we go. The first tab is obviously going to be the questing and junk tab sort of thing, which is usual. There's always going to be one of them tabs sort of thing. I'm going to have this tab for a while until I finally get myself that quest cape. Once I have that quest cape, then I can start dropping all this crap in my bank and get that space. So yes, I am working towards a quest cape. Not now sort of thing at the moment. Not at the moment. I'm working on trying to get myself 87 Slayer for like the trident and the whip sort of thing, and Slayer just in general. Also combat skills through Slayer, getting that rune pouch, as you should know all about from 50th episode, where I have been working towards it. Also I want to work towards myself on Barrows stuff, trying to get like full Darox and full Varix and other sets as well. As well as I want to work towards 60 skills or above on all of the skills sort of things. So yeah, so we're going to scroll through what we have in the junk tab. We have the pointless holiday items that I should really drop, but I won't because for some reason I don't want to. So yeah, all you can see is basically just junk in general. I need to alch those. I haven't got around to that. We will do that very shortly after the video probably. And as you can see, I have the rusty swords and the damaged armors and broken staffs. I was going to do a one of them videos I've been doing, like the unique videos I randomly do, like fixing them up and seeing how much money you can make. I will do that for the damaged armor and rusty swords. I'm quite surprised that rusty sword video on my YouTube channel has like been best video that's been seen. Over 1,500 views. It's just insane sort of thing. Never had that before. Never had like over 500 views until that video started getting quite a lot of views, surprisingly. So I plan to get myself about maybe 200 in total rusty swords, maybe 200 damaged armors through ham members. So a lot of pickpocketing, probably quite a few easy clue skills in the future as well. I don't really have like a time or approximate time on when I'm going to finish this. But that's the plan for that side of things, for a unique loot video sort of thing. Just more of just to see if it's been updated, whether the rusty sword's been updated, we can get better chance of getting other items. Highly unlikely because it's a dead content sort of thing. But the last time I did this was in that video I did, which was over a year ago. So I'm not sure whether they have updated much since then. Whether you can get a dragon sword or not, I have no idea. Probably not. Because I don't think they've actually looked in that in advance. So yeah, my other ideas for future wise is to get myself a dragon axe and a dragon pickaxe, because all I'm relying on is rune items. So we will quickly hop along to the first tab, the main tab, the skilling tab basically. As you can see, each of the tabs have item coded sort of thing. So obviously the first tab is ore, so that's more skilling related. The fishing net is more like food and fishing stuff. The dark claw item is obviously going to be slayer related drops. The vial is obviously going to be herbal and farming crap stuff. Chinchomper, etc. is going to be hunting. I don't do much hunting, as you know. I don't like hunting, but I will have to go back into hunting sooner or later, so I'll have that joys to do soon. Spade is normally related to clue scrolls, so it's going to be my clue scroll tab. Bolrax is obviously Barrows. Drayman Staff has got to be to do with wizardry and rune crafting and stuff. And then coins is just more of like my personalised sort of tab, which I use mainly for combat and stuff. It's not a juicy amount of coins. I don't have that much money because I don't out any of my drops whatsoever from Slayer. Because I decided to set myself a goal of 85 Slayer. Once I hit 85 Slayer and get the whip, then I'll start alching all the drops and probably get myself 70 agility in the same time. So I really hate agility, and the only time I do agility is when I'm alching all my profits or my items when I want to make money, and do agility at the same time, so it feels less of a grind in a way. So the first tab obviously is the ore. So here is the ore. We scroll up, and as you can see on the top row is basically all the ores I have so far. Basically, I don't really have a goal at the moment, apart from I might work to different diary goals. I would like to try and complete hard diaries in general, just all of them. It's going to take a very long time, and that's going to be a long-term goal for 2017. I was just trying to complete hard diaries across all of them, including the wilderness, so I have that excitement to do as well. And I believe there's quite a few smithing levels I need to get for certain diaries in that situation. Also need to get myself quite a few more clays, soft clays preferably. I want to try and make myself some teleport tabs. As you see, I've got quite a few rune pickaxes and rune axes. Obviously, they're from clue scroll rewards and Slayer drops. As I say, I don't out them until I get myself 85 Slayer. So, yeah. So I have quite a few admin bars. Can't do anything with them just yet because I'm only 67 smithing. I would like to get myself the right level for darts. And, yeah. That's the plan for that. So scrolling down, I don't have many planks whatsoever because I managed myself 67 construction recently. I've got quite a few logs, but I don't exactly have much money at the moment to make planks. Plus, I don't really have the ambition of trying to get myself the. I'll move you down there. I don't really have the ambition to do more construction lately, so I don't actually have any plans to do construction for a while until I finally come around to doing it. But here's the rest of the clue scroll tab, not clue scroll tab, the skilling tab, sorry. Well, that's why I got confused when I saw that. That's the master clue scroll I got from last episode, episode 50. I need to complete Modern M Part 1 and 2, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But I will drag on and do it myself eventually. One of them happy days sort of thing. So yeah, that's the plan. I want to just in general just work on my skilling stuff in general, including thieving, rune crafting, Yawn, and other bits and pieces, hunter as I mentioned before. Maybe crafting, slowly work towards that fury maybe, not sure yet, not a really big goal, but could perhaps work towards it one day soon. I would like to get full pyromancer equipment as well, but that's more going to be an off-topic. Obviously, people don't like watching Wintertop because it's such a well-known thing on RuneScape, and also a bit boring content. So I don't really. I'll do that every now and then to just get my fire making up, wood cutting, and fletching up as well. So that's the plan so far with the skilling tab so far. And I'm saying so far quite a lot, aren't I? So on to the next tab, which is the fishing tab. Here is a fishing tab, don't be amazed, but just under 1.5k monkfish, got 212 sharks and other bits and pieces. I would like to go back to fishing soon once I do finally start running out monkfish. Work towards getting quite a lot of sharks, because now you can't really get sharks through Zora anymore. I haven't done Zora before anyways, but I will have to start fishing for sharks as well as more monkfish, so I'll have that excitement in the future as well. Other than that, all good. Next tab is probably one of the most expensive tabs of the bank, which is the Slayer drop. So here we are with Slayer drop tab now. As you can see, we have the Dark Claw, which I managed to get my second kill count on Skatizo. Also my Champion Scroll, which has been in my bank for a very, very long time, and I can't actually remember where I got it from, which is a bit silly. I think it might have been a goblin, I can't remember. But yeah, here is the totems. I have no totems left. Use them all up. Got some ecumenical keys. Might start doing God Wars soon. I don't have plans real yet because I don't have the proper armour and gear to do that just yet. And I don't really have the supplies as well, as you'll soon find out on the next tab. But here we are with Slayer tab, as I mentioned before. Quite a few leaf-bladed swords, quite a lot of granite stuff. Granite helm, I got that by accident. I was doing the mini quest at Tarn's, whatever it was, Tarn mini quest, and you had to kill the 3 dogs, and one of them happened to drop the helm, so pure dumb luck sort of thing. I've got quite a lot of dragon staff. I have got 4 shield left halves, -1, obviously you can see just 3 because I have a dragon square shield hidden away in the bank somewhere else. Got quite other bits and pieces, a couple of dragon legs, dragon plate skirts, got a dragon med helm, no dragon spear, so that one master clue scroll step or elite step I cannot do, which is very annoying and pain in the ass. So we scroll down into the main bits, like the rune items and adamants. I've got 3 rune boots, so you're starting to lose them from dying in the wilderness, for doing the Slayer tasks, for trying to get myself that stupid rune pouch. At the moment, about halfway for that rune pouch, I got about 600,000 points, so just over halfway sort of thing. Somebody's got 82 mithril kite shields and 141 mithril chain bodies, mainly because of I smith them and make them. Also, actually, I just want to put this in quickly. I'll just hop back to this other tab. I just want to know, do you collect other items, like random items, like what I do just here? Bronze nails. I have just under 28,000 bronze nails. It's like a personalised sort of collection on RuneScape that I like to have. I might work towards getting 100,000 one day in the future because I'm sad like that. But just let me know in the comments below whether you actually do have your own collection, and what is it, and also how many you have, because I'll be quite curious on how much and how many you have. So back to the Slayer tab, sorry about that, a bit of a detour sort of thing. Yeah, here we are. We have about 5 black masks, including one in my mask as well, Slayer helm, so I have 6 in total technically. I have myself pretty much split body and legs. I needed that for a clue scroll, which was a pain in the ass to get. I do remember that quite well. I would like to work towards on the mini wilderness bosses as well, like Scorpia, Crazy Archaeology, and the other guy, I can't remember that other guy's called, as well as maybe Chaos Elemental. Try and work towards the Dragon Pickaxe sort of goal, and maybe the shields. I can't remember what the shields are. I think it's yeah, there's no point thinking because I can't think on the top of my head, but those shields, we had to get the parts where they all drop 1 part each. I might work towards that in the near future as well. 10 stone enchantments, which is a pain in the arse. It could have been 10 emblems, so pretty unlucky there. Starting to get my longbone collection again, as well as the leaf bladed battle axe and the herb sack as well, which I got recently on Borrow Iron. So next tab is the herb lore tab and farming tab, and here we are with the herb lore farming tab. We have 2 prayer potions. That was why I was mentioning earlier, saying that I'm sort of running low on bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm going to stop up on that soon. Basically lots and lots of potions, over 300 super restores. That's basically worth 3 million in coins. Not for me though, because I can't exactly sell them off, so it's just supplies for me. So quite a lot of anti-fire potions, quite a lot of super sets, quite a few stamina still, got some left over, some other bits and pieces, secondaries and all seeds, etc. Quite a few torsals, dwarf weeds, etc. There's quite a few snapdragons. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm collecting Marantel seeds and Marantel herbs, you need them for the Gilded Altar. Gilded Altar, where you need that herbs that light up the candles and then use whatever you want to use on the altar. So that's why I'm collecting those for future purposes for the Gilded Altar once I start using the Gilded Altar, and once I get my own Gilded Altar, which I cannot afford yet, so costs quite a lot of money, and plus I need to do a quest as well, which I don't really want to do. Even though the quest is pretty small, I just can't be bothered to do it. So yeah, here's the payments as well, the farming payments for trees and stuff. 44 strange fruits, slowly collecting them up, and all the other really weird junk for and etc. bits and pieces needed for farming. at the bottom of the tab. So next tab now, don't know why I have that, should drop that really, I don't really have any purposes for that. But moving on to the Hunter tab, here's the Hunter tab. Not much to, as I say, I don't do much Hunter, but just over 500 red chin chompers and 1.1k normal chin chompers. I will plan to go back to Hunter one day in the future. Not looking forward to it, but it's going to need to be done because it's going to help me out for whenever I do God Wars, if I ever do Armadale and stuff like that. I sort of need chin chompers to like kill them off, sort of thing. On to the next tab, which is the Clue tab, perhaps one of the most impressive tab on the bank, as we are at the top. So all the pages, literally, quite funny enough, I have 2 books completed, which is the Barrows book and the Armadale book. I managed to finish the Armadale book first time round. Didn't get a single duplicate page first time, which is just unreal sort of thing. But as you can see, all I need to do is get one more Ancient page, one more Gothics page, one more Saradomin page, and one more Zamrock page. And then I've completed all the books in general on the character. You can see I'm a bit unlucky, I've got quite a few Zamrock pages duplicates, which happens unfortunately. I've got quite a few purple sweets, slowly collecting them for whenever I want to start doing Jad. Probably going to really suck at Jad because I am not very good at PVM whatsoever. I got my wizard boots, my ranger boots, and my Robin Hood hat. So my prized items on the character. Quite like the wizard boots, one of my favourite items in the game. Also, my other favourite item from Clue Scrolls is the round wooden shield, gilded or just trimmed to gold. I really want that item so much. So as you say, you might see quite a few easy Clue Scrolls when I start trying to work towards those rusty swords. So hopefully I might get that through that as well. Got my Armadale D-high boots and 2 Barrows D-high boots. Quite a few Bob shirts. They're a bit useless, but at the same time useful for I think there's a master step, so I guess I have that covered. I don't have flared trousers though, so I might need to work on the easy Clue Scrolls for that one day in the future. Quite a few trimmed D-hide stuff and trimmed armors. I've got a nice little collection of that. So you can see I've got quite a few different mitras, stoles. I have 2 cruisers. I have actually 3 cruisers, I believe, because I've got one in a stash alongside a headband. So I do have a headband and all the other bits and pieces at the bottom. So I nearly got full Gothics D-hide. All I need is a D-hide body, and yes, I need a Barrows D-hide legs. Just lost them recently when I was at Scottiza. It didn't really bother me that much, to be honest with you. I've got quite a lot of other bits and pieces that can cover it. But onto the Barrows tab now. Here's a Barrows tab. We are 1 item away from completing Darroch's. If you've not noticed or not seen the latest episode, I managed to pick up myself the Darroch's plate legs last episode and the Verrick's helm. So all I need now is a Darroch's plate body, and then I can start doing Giant Mole in the near future, which I'm looking forward to doing. I've done Giant Mole in the past, but now I have the bonus side of things of completing hard diaries in Falador. So now I have the tracker, so I can find the Giant Mole a lot easier. Also, Torg wise, I need a Torg helmet and body. The Verrick's, I need the skirt and flail. Aram's, I need the top and bottoms. Got 4 Guffins, but actually surprisingly I have not got a single item from Carol's, which is quite surprising indeed. So from 225 chests, not a single piece. So hopefully I'll start getting pieces sooner or later. I do want to work towards getting 4 DH, Verrick's and the other sets as I mentioned previously. Also, I want to get myself the Questcape eventually in the long run to get rid of that this huge tab of just junk that's not really needed, and you should be going in that tab. Yeah, that's the plan of that one. So onto the Wizard and Runecrafting tab, and this is the Wizardry and Runecrafting tab. Not exactly the most impressive tab of them all. I got quite a few Mind Runes, Chaos Runes, Death Runes and Blood Runes. These are all throughout the Barrows chests and stuff, rewards. I do use the Death Runes, so surprisingly I actually gained quite a lot. Literally last episode I did 25 chests. I started about just over 2,000 Death Runes. I gained 1.6k throughout, even though using the Iban staff spell, which is pretty awesome. I need to collect myself a couple more air runes and water runes, running quite low on those stuff, and quite a lot of nature runes needed as well. And my voice is cracking. Oh, wonderful. That's better. Got quite a few pure essence. Going to look forward to that for rune crafting in the near future. Yawn on that again. Quite a few teleport scrolls. Got the berserker ring that I managed to get quite early at DKs. I do plan to go to DKs again, but as I say, I am pretty piss poor at PVMing, and DKs is another weak spot of mine. Whenever I get there eventually, I always seem to mess up the room and die, or just teleport out, or just maybe kill one or two and don't really have a successful trip. So perhaps when I get used to it, or whenever, if a friend can help me get me in and sort of set the room up. And I know it's cheating away, but other Iron Man friends are out there, and in the past they have helped me out getting into the room. And as you can see, I did get the berserker ring, so obviously something happened before. And I do want to get myself that dragon axe. I also want to get myself a dragon warhammer, but that's going to be a long way off. Nowhere near for getting the correct gear and items for that. We scrolled down to the very bottom. We've got quite a few slayer rings. Just in general, just quite a lot of stuff. I've got 2 talismans in total. I've got the Ardoin cloak 2, so I've done the medium. Can't do the hard. I think I need to complete Morning's End Part 1 and 2 for the hard, which I'll be doing near enough, so you know, I might get the hard diaries of Ardoin done sooner or later. So on to the very last tab, which is my personalised tab, and probably not the most exciting tab either, to disappoint people. But I have 119k in coins. I don't have much money, as I say. I haven't out all my items, all my drops and stuff, which I'll be doing sooner or later once I get 85 Slayer and the whip, and then that'll be more juicier and probably at least be my first green stack. I do have some money stashed away in the kingdom, just so I can get myself some more herbs in general, because whilst doing Wilderness Slayer, I'm not getting herbs as much as I would normally do with normal Slayer tasks. So if I get like tasks like magic axes, I'm not exactly going to get herbs whatsoever from that. I might get herbs through green dragons, and don't get anything from mammoths and stuff like that. So a bit pain in the arse doing these wilderness tasks, because I'm using supplies and not really gaining back supplies, as they don't drop herbs. So there's a dragon square shield, as I say, hidden away in the tab. I need to get the updated one. Yes, I know I need to get the updated one. Got 16 dragon defenders. The reason I have that many is because I did that challenge of mine on a video. Not sure if you've seen it, but check it out. It took me about 20 hours plus to make. Basically what I did was I went to kill the Cyclopses using used exactly 10,000 warrior tokens. 600 tokens is basically an hour sort of thing. So 10,000 is pretty much near enough, heading towards 15 to 20 hours worth of stuff. So I managed to get myself that, as well as I did pick up quite a few rare items like a dragon med helm, as you saw in the Slayer tab, as well as one of the dragon left halves. So other than that, not much else to tell you. Got a bone crush, which was from the hard Mortana diaries. Comes in handy whenever I do Slayer and stuff like that. Normal Slayer, because helps me out get my prayer levels up slowly but surely. Got the arc light. Got some rune bolts, which I've got from Slayer, as well as here's the Flador shield 3, which comes in handy quite a lot in the future whenever I do that. So also Barrows gloves are hidden there as well, because I have completed Recipe for Disaster, which is quite a long time ago now. I do have a cannon, but I don't have any cannonballs, so in the future I'm going to have to smelt myself quite a lot of cannonballs in the future, but at the moment it's not a priority. The main priorities at the moment is to get the rune pouch, which taken me a very long time. Not enjoying the grind, probably the worst grind I've actually completed. I've not even completed it yet, I'm only halfway. The worst grind I've done on my Iron Man for sure is the rune pouch. But the thing is, rune pouch, I know you might think it's not really a priority, but it really does come in handy for space in the inventory, and will come in handy whenever I do eventually do DKs and PVMing and just etc. Just come in handy for trips like farming, and yeah, it just be a really useful item in game for me to finally achieve. Other than that, I just want to work towards Slayer grind. Not most exciting thing on the game, but it's going to be one of them things. But working towards 60 skills and above, so I'm going to work towards thieving and runecrafting sooner or later, and hopefully unlock myself at double cosmics. It will come in handy and help me out whenever I want to go back to crafting, and working towards that 80 crafting grind for the Fury. As I said, I don't want to work towards trying out God Wars bosses, but firstly I want to obtain the rune pouch and obviously the whip and stuff before I do that as well. So, yep, other than that, those are basically the objections I want to try and reach within the summer slash the long goal ones is more like before 2017 ends into 2018, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, all good, fair and square, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've been rambling on for nearly half an hour, which is probably going to be one of my longest videos on the channel itself. So if you got this far, let me know whether you enjoyed this or not, and what other future plans I should be working towards on my character. And yeah, other than that, all good under the hood. Anyway, thank you for your support throughout my channel and helping me reach over 200 subscribers. Still want to work towards growing the fan base and try and maybe get myself a bit more, get the recognition out there. And yeah, other than that, all good, and hope you enjoy this video and this bank video. So cheers and goodbye.